Welcome back to Email Secrets, even more tales of promotion and conversion, because this is Email Secrets Volume 2. The next secret that I want to tell you about is called the Timeline Tour. And I'm not going to lie to you, this is a little bit, I consider this a little bit on the advanced side. It takes a little practice to get this one right. But basically with the Timeline Tour, what you want to do is there's 3 things you want to talk about in the email, right? You want to talk about where your prospect is trying to get to, like where are they trying to get to, right? And you might start an email like, all right, picture this for a second. Now imagine that you have a blog and that blog is getting tons of traffic, autopilot traffic. It's just coming in. The money's just rolling into your bank account. So now you don't have to work anymore. You have this automatic freedom. You basically have all the time in the world, tons of freedom to do whatever you want to do. You have time to spend with your wife. You have time to spend with your kids. You have time to spend with your family. You have time for the hobbies that you had to abandon all those years ago when you were working. And life is just basically amazing. Imagine that just for a second. What would that be like? Would that not be awesome? The problem is you're not there yet. You're not there just yet. Right now, you're still struggling. That's why you're reading this email right now. You're still struggling, frustrated, buying courses, unable to make them work, wasting money, wasting time, still working a job you hate, still not enough time to do the things you want to do, still grinding. Right? So what you've seen there, what I've just done is I've went from where they want to be and I pulled it back to where they're at, right? And then what I want to do is I want to talk about the bridge, right? And the product that I want to promote is going to be the bridge, or I am the bridge. If I'm trying to promote like a coaching program, or if I'm trying to promote my own program, I'm the bridge, right? But in this case, we're going to talk about a product being the bridge, right? So after I get done telling them, but you're not there yet, you're still in this place, right? I'm kind of beating them down a little bit. I'm talking about all the negative stuff. Then I'm going to say, what if I told you I knew exactly how you could get on the path to where you want to be, right? Exactly how to get there, right? You're not there yet, but you know what it would be like if you were there. What if I told you there was a course that could teach you exactly what to do to where it would be effortless to drive that traffic over and over and over again to your blog, to a product, to anything, affiliate promotions, you could do it effortlessly. How cool would that be? How great would that be if that worked, right? Well, if you think that would be great, then I got really good news for you, because my friend, John Wilcox just put out a brand new course that is absolutely lighting the shelves on fire. It is coming off of them so fast. People love this thing. People are already getting results from this thing, and it's absolutely working like gangbusters for people. Maybe you could be John's next success story, right? Because how cool would that be to be on that beach? How cool would that be to have that freedom? And with this kind of an email or with this kind of a message, with the Timeline Tour, feel free to go back and forth between the transitions. You got the bridge, which in this case is the product. You got the place they're at right now, and then you got the place that they want to be. I'll go back and forth between them several times sometimes in the same email. It can be a very, very long email. I'll just go back and forth with it. But the bridge is the place where I'll end up putting my pitch, right? The bridge is the place where I'll put a link out to that product. So that's the Timeline Tour. It takes a little practice, but it's extremely effective. It's really, really effective. Like, when do you use the Timeline Tour? The Timeline Tour is wasted on low ticket products, right? You can use it on low ticket, but it's kind of wasted, right? The fact of the matter is the Timeline Tour is really good for high ticket promotions. So if you want to promote something that costs like $197, $497, $997, that's when you want to pull out something like the Timeline Tour, right? And you want to play with it, man. You want to go back and forth between where they're at now and where they want to be, right? And the bridge, the in-between that's going to get them there, right? And this is the Timeline Tour. It's very, very effective, but it takes practice, and I don't think there's no point in wasting it on low ticket stuff. So anyways, that's it for this one. Use that sucker for putting people on those webinars and making that high ticket commissions. All right, very, very cool. And what would be a good subject line for a timeline tour message? A good subject line with an email like this would be a blind email subject line. So it would be something like, I always started out like this, like, picture this for a second, ... Or can I ask you a question, ... Or I'll say, can I share something with you, ... Something like that. It'll always be like kind of a very like curiosity driven subject line with Timeline Tour. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. By the way, I've used Timeline Tour to produce like $1,200 in like 2 hours. So it's very powerful. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.